Tom here, back in the loft again for another haul video. So it's gone really quick since Christmas, wasn't it? I wasn't really expecting to be buying much this time of year, but I find myself building up a selection of bits and bobs here in this box, and a few other little bits and pieces. So I thought, I've got a free half day today, so I'll get up in the loft, have a little play, and we'll take a look at what I've bought and hopefully have a bit of time to get them out of the boxes and give them a run. So I'll turn the camera around now and we'll have a look, see what I've got. Back in a sec. Okay, so quite a lot of exciting stuff here to get through. First off, one that I was really excited about but also reluctant at the same time is the new steam generator Black 5. Now, anyone that follows my channel know I got the first version brought out, the LMS version, and I had that renumbered and sound fitted by TMC, and it got sent back twice basically because they botched this connection here, or someone did, which was unfortunate. So it did put me off a little bit, and these redone a new whole third loco for me, but it wasn't, you know, it was, you know, it worked, but by then I was a bit, you know, disappointed by it. And yeah, I mean, it works, and it's, you know, I really like the loco now, but it did put me off getting this one a little bit. So I waited to see how this loco got on basically, and I've seen mostly positive reviews on it. They seem to have worked on this tender connection here, Hornby, so that seems more promising. And you can also get a stay alive capacitor from Hornby for their decoders that are in these locos, the TXS decoders, whatever they're called, or HM7000, sorry. So I'm going to fit that to the tender, but I want to test the loco first, make sure everything's okay, and then I'll fit the stay alive. Also, the loco's been renumbered to 44806, so I've got both Black 5s now that run on the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, and it fitted this livery. I was trying to look for something that fitted the livery. I was tempted by Sherwood Forester, but because I've already got it in O cage, I don't want to get the same loco twice, I don't think. So there's plenty of Black 5s to use. Also, the lights we changed to express passenger work, so I can have it running on the main line as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that one out. And the other exciting thing, again, this wasn't something I was going to buy, but I've seen everyone's reviews on it and I thought I've got to get one. It's they look absolutely stunning, and at the time I was gutted I didn't buy one of the Cavalex Class 56s when they came out, but I think at the time I'd already spent a lot of money on other models and I couldn't afford any more at the time, so I didn't. But I wish I had now. Let's just have a little quick glance at it. We'll get it all out properly. We'll have a few running shots, but so this video doesn't drag on too long, I'll probably just save it for a main running session. But I've got the steel on steel livery, and I've obviously got the sound fitted model. So I mean, this, I mean, like, sort of screams quality with Cavalex, doesn't it, when I've seen all their products in the past. So we got our basic function sheet, and this is something I was impressed with that I've seen in videos, is you know, general information and instructions, but you know, look at the size of that booklet, printed in colour. Plenty of pictures of them running. So I've got this version in Hornby, so it'll be interesting to compare them. So yeah, it just looks like such a stunning, well-made model. So I had to have one basically, even though I shouldn't. But yeah, this is the first time looking at it now, and wow, look at the detail on that. So this is Sonia 60062. Unfortunately, DB have withdrawn all their Class 60s now, but I do hope someone takes this loco on and keeps delivery for now, even if they have to rebrand it. You know, a lot of work's gone into that livery, hasn't it? But yeah, just the general package and the way it's laid out, it just looks like quality to me, and that's what I like. So we're going to put that up to one side now. We'll hopefully get it on the track in a minute, and have a few little test shots of it. Like I say, there's no point in doing a full-on unboxing video of these two locos because so many people have already done them. and probably do a better job than I do anyway. Okay, so another thing, I think I got this off eBay actually, I forget the name of the shop, but to go with my Britomart NG7 loco, I got a little quarry coach. So depending on what I do in NG7, I'm only going to do a micro layout at some point, and the Liverpool and West Lancashire O gauge group that I'm at, we're also planning on doing NG7 layout there. So and also we're having an open day in May, so I'll put the details of that in the description if anyone wants to go and visit. If you've got O gauge locos and you want to run them, bring them down with you, and yeah, it should be a good day. But we're hoping to have something started on the narrow gauge pretty soon, and I thought I'll just get one of these kits for now, see how they go. If you know, if I'm impressed with it, I'll probably get one or two more. So I've got a rake of coaches. The good thing, what attracted me to this as well, you could actually have it as a quarryman's coach if you're doing a quarry theme layout, or with the optional roof. That looks very much like a coach that you'd have on a miniature railway, like the Southport Lakeside Miniature Railway, or you know, something along those lines. So if you wanted to do a little tourist railway, or again like my little museum layout, something like that, this coach will do both. So that's what made me buy it. Again, at last week's Rainford show, I picked up a footplate crew for the again the Quarry Hunslet Britomart and O scale figures, and they're already weathered up nicely. So again, I'll try and include a picture of that sometime in the Quarry Hunslet. A friend of mine, Dave from the O Gauge Club, came across this and said I could have it, so that'll go in my car park or road somewhere on the main layout. It's a very nice little Jeep, isn't it? Or Land Rover, sorry. Very nice. I might have to put something in the back of that as well, just to add a bit of detail to it. But that's a very, very nice looking car. See what we got here. Land Rover Series 1 Grey. Very nice. Okay, right. From Spey Models up in the Highlands, we have another addition to the 009 gauge layout. So we've got the Festino Railway Passenger Brake Third, Crimson and Cream. Now these coaches definitely aren't cheap, but they're very nice and detailed, and I've built kit-built ones, but never get the couplers quite right on them, so I've had to use magnetic ones. But it'll be interesting to see what this is like with them. So if they could bring another sort of coach like this out, like a full passenger coach, that'd be perfect for my layout, just two of those. So yeah, opted for that. Okay, so sorry about that, I managed to knock the camera. Anyway, I found the power bank, so this is going to go in the Black 5. I think it fits into the tender. So the good thing in theory about these is you can just plug them in, there's no soldering required, and it says it gives you up to 9 seconds of stay alive, which for my insult frog points or any potential dead spots in the layout, that should be more than enough. So yeah, we'll see how that gets on. Like I said, I'm going to try the loco first before fitting it, make sure everything's fine before I do any messing around with it myself. And from Rails of Sheffield, I got these two, well, probably about a month ago now, quite a while ago. We got the Mark II C brake open second from West Coast Railways. So, and we've also got a TSO, and so I've got rake of 3 of these now. So hopefully get a few more in the future when they bring some more out. And again, all adds to the West Coast Railways rolling stock. We've nearly got 2 full sets of coaches now, which is good. And we've also got a selection of 3 Secure Scale Mark 1 Suburban coaches. So again, just in the BR Carmine Red, Era 4. Let's have a look, we've got the brake end here as well. So we've got a brake end and two of these. So different running numbers obviously. But the main thing that swayed me towards these again was the working lights. On the Heritage line I've only got the Hattons 4 and 6 wheel coaches and the Pullmans that have got lights in them. So these will be great for doing the night scenes. I've got similar suburban coaches from Hornby and there's nothing wrong with them whatsoever. It's just a case of like I say, I like the lights. So, and the good thing about these is they got stay alives in them as well, and you can just use a magnetic stick or wand, as they call it, to turn them on or off. You don't have to take the coaches off the track and press a switch underneath or get them DC fitted or anything like that. So it's a nice little system Accurascale brought out. I still yet to get an Accurascale Loco. I did have one briefly, the Andrew Barkley that got sent back. If there's any left in stock in a few months' time, if we've got money yet to get some money back, I might get one, but for now I can't. But yeah, I've still got plenty of Accurascale rolling stock now, and I'm very happy with it. So maybe one day we'll get a Loco. Anyway, so we're going to get some of this stuff on the track now. We'll have a look at what we've got running, and hopefully get a few running shots. So again, back in a sec. Okay, while we're waiting for the Black 5 to run in, just thought I'd take a quick look at these Suburban coaches from Accurascale. And you see they're absolutely stunning coaches, and they got quite a bit of weight to them as well. They're quite heavy, so you got quite a lot of separately detailed parts. You see the writings printed out nicely and nice and clearly. We got the internal compartments. We'll hopefully get a few close-ups of them after. And the lights are on. And we've got our brake coach again. Nothing wrong with the Hornby ones. So I've got some Hornby Suburbans in front of me now. I think there's slightly different types of these. So obviously no windows in the back, they're very flat. Let's just see if we can take a look at one of these coaches. So there's a bit of an incline on this bit, so hence why the coaches move. See, this one's got a window in, so I can't, like I say, I can't remember off the top of my head what type of coaches these were. All I know is they look very similar compartments, and again they're very light as well. They've got metal wheels with the light, and they have got a few separately fitted details to them, but mostly all moulded on like you'd expect. And you know, you can pick these up for £20 or less, you're doing okay. So I'm not sure whether I'll probably end up selling these anyway, to be honest, because I haven't got space for all of them. But they are a very nice coach, and you know, the only reason I'm swapping them, not so much for the detail, but for the working lights. So it's quite a colour difference as well. I'm not sure if they're meant to be the same livery or not, but I do quite like the Accurascale colour. It's more like a brighter crimson colour, and this is more of a maroon colour. But yeah, very nice. Even the glazing's very nice on the Accurascale model. So yeah, we'll get them on the track now, and in fact we'll just do a quick demonstration on here so we can get it on the track properly. You can hear the pickups on that, so just show you how the one works, or should work. There you go. So that's off, and that's on, off, and on. So it's easy as that. Just another quick thing to mention about the coaches. I did mention it before, but just in case anyone wants to know what a stay alive is, you can see the lights are still on this coach, and they're still on again. Still on, still on. Wow. So that's over 10 seconds that now. So just shows you, you know, there shouldn't be any light flickering on these coaches whatsoever, otherwise you've got pretty poor track if you have. The lights are still on, but I'm going to put it back on the track now anyway. And just a quick look at the West Coast Railways Mark IIc coaches. And you can see the interiors look pretty good. It's funny how the livery is quite different to the Bachmann version. The Bachmann's much darker. So you know, when they're mixed up, you'll see the different colours on them. But it will be nice to have two rakes of West Coast Railways coaches anyway, so I'm not too bothered. So yeah, very nice coaches, and same principle as the Suburbans. They got stay alives in them, so the lights never flicker, so that's really good. They also come with magnetic couplings, So I'll probably swap them over eventually because they're much better. Okay, we've got the Black 5 in reverse now. It's done its forward laps around the layout, so just waiting for it to run in, going backwards now. And we've got the Class 60 on the main line, should be making an appearance now, giving that a running in. It's quite a noisy loco. I know some people pointed it out, but you know, it didn't quite pick out this sort of sound on people's videos. It's almost as if it's got a diesel engine of its own. Yeah, it's almost as if it's already got its own engine without needing the sound noise. Please put in the comments if yours sounds like that. I wouldn't say it's like your sort of normal sort of groaning motor noise, but yeah, it's very different, but sounds quite good actually in some ways. But anyway, this is the older Hornby model that I got about 5 years ago. Again, nothing wrong with it. I suppose the Cavalex one's just on a different level, isn't it? But we'll see anyway, and we get the two running together hopefully once it's running. Let's just have another little pass of it again, and like I say, see what you think of this sound. Right, let's just have a quick look at the new coach and backman. When I took this out of the box, I was surprised how heavy it was. It's really heavy for a 009 gauge coach, and the detail on it's brilliant as well. Still got plastic wheels, which I'm surprised about, but you know, can't fault anything else on it, so just trying to keep it in focus. But yeah, you've got like the separately fitted handles there, or handrails. Really nice livery, the glazing's really nice. You can see the print on the windows, really smart. Much better than I could do in kit form anyway. So yeah, it'd be nice to get a few more coaches this sort of size from Bachmann, so I can make a full rake. Oh, sorry, nice to knock the camera, as always. But yeah, we'll get this running now. We'll do a few little clips of it running, and like everything else, we'll have a proper running session in a few weeks' time. Okay, that's running in complete for the Class 60. Let's just have a quick look at the features. As I say, I don't want to go into too much detail because other people have done them and know. So, as you can see, we've got working directional lights as you'd expect. You've got a separate function for rear tail lights. If you don't want them on, you can turn them off. We've got the cab light, which I'll have to fit some driver to, because it's so detailed and then well lit up. You need a driver in there now. Like I say, the livery application's amazing on this model, and you know, really pleased with it. Like I say, I hummed and hawed for a while to get it, but it's an amazing looking model. Like I say, the engine room light and the detail inside there is great as well. So anyway, let's just start her up now. Let's try the two-tone horn 2. We've got air horn 3, air horn 4, so this is air horn low. We've got heavy train mode, which probably only work when it's moving. We've got manual flange wheel. Let's just have a quick look at that. I really like the brake sound as well when the loco stops. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So we've got various different functions. Like I say, I'm not going to go through them all. You've got stabling lights, you've got shunting mode, coupler clank, And we've also got the cab lights. We'll just turn the sound back off for now. Yeah, it's absolutely packed full of features this, but what impresses me the most is the sounds really. The sound is good quality, it's no gauge loco, really good quality. Not like the older decoders when they break you hear a horrible squealing sound. But yeah, let's move on to the Black 5 now and see what that's like. Okay, let's take a little look at the Black 5. No issues with the running in on the Heritage line. It struggles a little bit on one of the sharper curves, but the other one does as well, so I don't think that's any problem with this particular loco. Like I say, I got it from Olivia's Trains because it had already been altered slightly. The lights have been reconfigured to the Express Passenger. One problem was though, this lamp fell off when I took it out of the box and there's not much holding it on, so I'm going to have to find a way of gluing it on. And but it's working now, as you'll see. And the other addition I asked for was a cab light, so we'll put that as function 22, so that's on now. The loco also comes with a flickering firebox as standard, and obviously it's sound fitted with the working smoke. I got it renumbered to 44806, so it's a preserved example on the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. And as I already had my other one done as Eric Treacy, we've got both Black 5s from the North Yorkshire Moors Railway now on this Heritage line. So let's just have a quick look at the sound, see what it's like. And the steam should come on, which it has. And like I say, I love all these extra features of this loco. Let's just have a quick look. So we got whistle 2, whistle 3. We got coal shoveling 7. Guards whistle 10. Fireman's breakfast 16. So, to be honest, I already think the sound's much better than the sound decoder the TMC fitted in the other Black 5. So I wish, if I'd known Hornby were going to bring out an Eric Treacy model with sound, I'd have waited for that, but can't predict the future, can we? Anyway, I don't want to go through all the sounds because I'm sure other people have done them. And if you want anything included in the next running session with this loco, sound-wise, just drop it in the comments and I'll see what I can do. So again, we're going to start a running session now, and well, just a brief running session. We'll have a proper running session in a few weeks' time. So let's see how it goes now. Right, done a quick running session. Like I say, I've mentioned plenty of times, we'll do a proper running session in a few weeks' time. But yeah, what can I say? Two amazing locos. I forgot if I mentioned earlier or not, but there was a few parts off the Black 5, and I noticed when I looked that other parts have been glued back on underneath, so that's a little bit of a shame from Olivia's trains. But otherwise it works fine. The cab light makes a nice addition to the firebox flicker, and obviously the working headlights. The steam generator works fine, and the sound is much better than my other Black 5 in my opinion. And yeah, the Acura scale coaches, very nice. The lights are great, details amazing. The Class 60, what can I say about that? That's probably the best diesel I've ever bought, or certainly the most advanced and detailed. So well done Cavlex. I look forward to getting a Class 56 again when they come out. The narrow gauge coach, again very nice. So talking about prices, I mean, if Hornby can replicate this sort of steam loco, maybe an A4 in the future or something with steam sound and at a similar sort of price, then I'd be more than happy to buy them. Again, the Class 60, in my opinion, is worth the £295 that I paid for it. But yeah, well chuffed. And the other bits and bobs I've bought, will probably feature them in future videos. So as the video's gone on for quite a long time, I'll love and leave you, and as always, drop in the comments what you want to see in the next running session when I get round to it. And also next weekend, a couple of exhibitions. I'll be helping the O-Gauge Liverpool and West Lancs group at the at Rainhill. We're taking Ballon Road there, O-Gauge layout, so if you're not too far away, come down and have a look. I'll be there on the Sunday, because I'm going to go to Preston on the Saturday and have a look around there. But yeah, Rainhill's on Saturday and Sunday. It's a good show, plenty of layouts on show, so get yourself down there. And yeah, keep an eye out for the next video. Thank you for watching as always. Bye for now.